Well, today we're going to be talking about the benefits of Fibrex. Have you heard of that before? Well, we're going to tell you. Chelsea Zerpola, the Chief Marketing Officer with Renewal by Andersen Jacksonville, is here to tell us all about it. Great to see you again, as always.
It's so great seeing you.
Yeah, and so when we talk about replacement windows and doors, a lot of the times vinyl is used in these renovations, I guess I should say, or replacements. So why is it that Fibrex is better? And actually maybe tell us what it is first of all.
So Fibrex is a composite proprietary product for Renewal by Andersen. So there's a special way that it's manufactured where it actually bakes the color into the product itself. So you're not having to worry about repainting those windows or concerned about all of that.
Yeah.
Because again, it's a great product, 2 times stronger than vinyl. So your windows are working for you in these really crazy storms.
Yes, definitely. And why would you say that Fibrex itself is superior other than the strength?
So Fibrex itself is not going to lend itself to kind of being malleable, right? When you have a vinyl product or a plastic product, what happens is it begins in the heat, these really intense heat or storms, it becomes very malleable, so it's movable. And what happens is then it starts to pull away from the wall. And then before you know it, that product, because it's malleable, it can't hold on to the glass pack. It's too heavy. So then you have the heat that you're starting to feel coming in the windows, and you're wondering, well, how in the world, what's happening? That's what's happening.
That is what's happening. And that brings me to the next point that I wanted to do is, we've talked about this before, is that your product also can help with energy efficiency.
Yes.
For that main reason, right? You're not going to have the degradation and to where you'll get the draftiness and that kind of thing, right? So talk about how it can help save with energy as well.
There's a couple things. You want to make sure you're closing the energy envelope, right? So oftentimes windows that are not custom made for you or for your openings are kind of just shoved in there in hopes it's going to fit. With Renewal by Andersen, Acclaim Impact or Acclaim windows, they're custom made down to 1/8 of an inch to be sure that they're absolutely going to fit perfect because they're made for you, right? So that seals that energy envelope. It also has smart sunglass, right? It's meant to keep all of those bad UV rays out and allow us to have the good light in. So there's all of these aspects of energy efficiency, but it starts with the right window installed perfectly in that opening.
Right, and it's also aesthetics where you can do the customization, right? So talk about that, how you can get that while also getting the natural light in the home. You don't have to use those thick boards, right, or the frames.
Absolutely, you want that thinnest frame, but you also want to be sure that you're protected against the storms. But what is great is, again, 2 times stronger, so you're not having to have these thick, dodgy frames all year long. When you really only need the protection during that hurricane season, right? So making sure that you have the right energy efficient, custom made and beautiful product is why Renewal by Andersen Acclaim is the best for your home.
So then how can homeowners find out the long-term benefits? I like that, right? The long-term benefits of using Renewal by Andersen.
Definitely energy efficiency, right? It's keeping that cool air in, or in the fall months when it's a little chilly, which I heard somewhere there's going to be some fall weather coming in, but it keeps that cold air out, right? And so long-term benefits, there's so many of them, from making sure that you're not having to maintain or repaint or nation's best warranty, so you can be very confident that if you're selling your home, that's added value that you can pass on to the next homeowner. So a lot of great features from a long-term benefit, especially energy efficiency.
Love that. Okay, tell us how we can get the deal for our viewers. You always have a great deal for us.
Absolutely. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com or give us a call and we will give you 20% off your project today. Mention that you saw us in First Coast Living.
Awesome. Chelsea, thank you so much. Always great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And if you would like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.